Welcome back to TFC Modcraft. Alright, well, as you probably recall, last episode I got the end paved in dirt, and I got a whole lot of these, about a stack actually, of these seals in place with the magic dark essences on them that what they do, to review, is to gradually, over time, cause the vis and taint levels in a particular chunk that they're in to cancel each other out and leave a slight produce a slight residual taint charge in the process. So yeah, in other words, given enough time, this whole area would end up becoming tainted all by its lonesome, which is great, fantastic, but very slow. So let's see, I think what I need to do here is I'm going to build a little platform, because I'd like to have these guys a little bit out of the way. Of course, Mercurial Eye can make that easier. I just switch it to extension mode, and I've figured out about this thing. The face of a block that gets affected is the one that you're facing full on. So if you want this to be affected, face down. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's change this to working with stone. And now go to transmutation mode and extension mode. You see, this is what I didn't want to do. But fortunately, it's easy to clean up. Okay, so what I want to do up here is basically to recreate the machine that I had in the overworld. So let's see. Alright, here we are. Got that. Let's see, I want some of this lapis. I shouldn't need more than one. Okay. I want to make some more of those teleport tether things. I know I was trying to drag again. Alright, good. See, while these teleport tethers aren't exactly the greatest chunk loaders in the world, they do have one redeeming feature. And that is, hey, Dizzy Enderman, how about that? That, actually, no. Just pop it down here. Now fly out here and get to head level of it. Hit F9. Yeah. They show you where the chunk boundaries are. And presumably... Oh, come on, really? I love that this thing can kill Endermen with arrows. Oh, for crying out loud. I have to be facing down in order for it to work right. But if I am, it does. Alright, that's enough for now. The point is, I have a chunk-sized area here. Actually, that's not going to do it. You're not going to cooperate? You can die. Oh, for crying out loud. What I need to do is not look at any more of them and borrowing trouble. Alright, this is a good place to start. What I need to do now is, and the reason I put the teleport tether up, chunk loader, whatever, is I want to rebuild the machine I had from the overworld, and I'd like for it to be all in one chunk, if I can manage it. Alright, so where is all of the pieces and parts? Alright, V's filters, V's valves, tanks, bellows, crucibles, V's conduits. That's a good start. Thermic duplicator, crystallizer, and of course I got a good bunch of crystals. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's... what machines was I using? You mean to tell me it's not in here? Alright, let's get some of this out of my way. I know I brought that stuff with me. The whole idea was to have it all on hand so I didn't have to go reinventing the wheel, you know, or remaking the wheel. Okay, this is crap. Because I had all of those machines that took the crystals and pumped the V's out of them. And I don't know why I can't think of what they were at the moment, the name of them. I know what they were, but yeah. Oops. Got all this pipe and other stuff here. Alright, I have to take a few minutes and find where all that stuff went. Okay, I feel like a dunce. It was in the bag all the time. Not that one. It was up here all the time. And I didn't even see it, even though it was right in front of me. Okay, V's condensers. I also got out these totems of dusk, which is like the totem of dawn, only to create taint. Alright, this is the middle of the chunk. Let's see. Yeah. Make sure I'm in the middle. Okay. That's enough of that. Alright. I'm not going to start this stuff going until I've got it all laid out. It may not all fit in one chunk. Who knows? Okay, we'll find out. Alright. Now, let's see. Advanced Vise valve. Not necessarily just yet. Okay. Crucible. And tank. Alright. Put an arcane bellows on the tank, and I believe, yes, it increases the suction into that tank. Now the Vise filters. No. I had to go up a notch. Okay, that part looks good. Now let's see. Crucible. Let's see, wait a minute. Piping. We want taint to be generated and go in there. Now let's get an advanced valve just to make sure. Set it to allow taint through that way. And then have a pipe come out this way. And let's split it off. That should work. Taint will go through the pipe that way. We'll have to have another filter coming out here to pick up Vise, and that will be routed over to the duplicators and such. All right. Now, we take Vise generated by these machines, and let's see. For now, run it into not that. A duplicator, and we'll set that up. To duplicate diamonds repeatedly. And let's see. Okay, now's where I need some of my Buildcraft piping. Wooden transport pipes and redstone engines, some levers. All right. Okay, pumping the created diamonds out here. We need energy condenser set to make ender pearls. Another redstone engine. Another pipe. And it will pull ender pearls. Let's see. Stone transport. That is not stone transport. What? Oh. Alright, that'll pull ender pearls out of there. Send them over here. And when they reach the intersection, they have a 50-50 shot of going to either one of these crucibles. Alright, that much is great. Let's see, what have I got here? I have a little bit of end stone, and it occurs to me that I may not want this platform to be made of stone, something that the taint can affect. So let's switch to transform mode. Alright. The idea being, since the end stone won't convert, it won't transform into a tainted form, my machine will still work. And is it just me, or the levers need to face the same way? There. Okay. Taint gets pulled out of these through this valve into the tanks, where these guys will spew it into the air. Alright, let's start it up. Well, wait a minute. Let me put some stuff away. Alright. Let's see, I need the crystals. Alright, how many what have I got the most of? Fiery crystals, that's a good start. Alright. How many of these things do I have down here? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Alright, that's 9, 10, 11. So yeah, I know. If this were a later version, I could just drag these out and split them up into even stacks like this. I don't suppose I really have to. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 in each machine. That'll keep it going for a while as it commences, as they commence to produce vis. And then I can speed them up by putting the quicksilver cores in. I should still have those, right? Oh, great. Apparently they didn't any of them stay with the machines. Great, okay. Well, I got 7 of them anyway. That'll work it up for a little while. This thing is starting to collect the stuff that it needs to make diamonds. The diamonds will go in here and make ender pearls. The ender pearls will go in here and make a mess. Now let's see. The vis that comes out of this. Vis conduit. That too should be routed into this machine. Not there. There. Yeah. It's a little roundabout. I think I need to move this. And yes, I'm wasting some resource. I don't care. It's not like it doesn't grow on trees. Well, it doesn't, but... There. Alright, vis generated here goes into the duplicator. Taint generated here goes into the tank. And there's my first diamond created, thanks to the crystals. Alright. And of course, these guys are painfully slow to start with, but that's okay. Alright. That's the basic nuts and bolts of it. And so I'm going to hang out for a while. I may expand the tankage and build it up. But for the most part, most of this, I think this whole thing is pretty, yes, it's all in one chunk. That's great. Not that it actually needs to be, but I think it might just be a decent idea. Like, for example, if I was to chunk load the place. What the... Oh, come on. Go away. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to stay where they can't get to me, but that's easy. All I got to do is float. We all float. Right? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to hang out for a while and let this thing start to do its thing. Maybe kill a few Endermen. And try not to look at any more because, while they can't hurt me with this armor, it's annoying. Alright, I'll be back after a while. Alright, well, I think making some pretty good progress here. Machine is working nicely. I did go and get some more Quicksilver cores to finish getting everything hooked up with a Quicksilver core that can take one. And yeah, meanwhile, the vis level that in this particular chunk was several thousand is now down to 380, and the taint level is approaching 6,000. And that's just going to get more and more special as time goes on. Meanwhile, I got out these Totems of Dawn, and I put them down next to a lot of these seals, and that's having its desired effect as well. And so the end is becoming a more and more special place as time goes on. In any event, my plan right now is to let this whole contraption run for a good while between episodes, get things thoroughly progressing, and then next time we'll just see. The whole idea here is I want to see just exactly what kind of effect these really high levels of taint are going to have on these ender twits. And I'm hoping that it does have an effect. We'll find out, though, very soon. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.